surprised you were willing to touch that hand. I'm kidding. I use this hand. The thing is, I am single. Anybody else single in here? Oh, great. So we got a bunch of girls, and we got one creepy guy in the front. Sorry, you can follow me after the show. What the hell, it's been a while. I'm single. I always try different things, different looks, you know, like I've always been a brunette. My whole life I've had brown hair. Then I heard that blondes have more fun, right? Yeah? She's looking at me like, not tonight, bitch. So, a few weeks ago I dyed my hair blonde just to see what would happen. I'll tell you, one night I'm sitting on a bench with my new blonde hair. Some guy comes over to me. He goes, "How much, honey?" "How much for the night?" I'm like, dude, I am not a hooker. Ugh. But thank you. Thank you so much. So, you know, we were talking over the price, and guys, I'm only kidding. I would never really have sex for money. Come on. A little cocaine maybe, but not money. I was raised by a single mother. Anybody raised by a single parent in here? Oh, really? Only this table? Everybody else is so fucking classy, really? I was raised by a single mother, so my grandma was around all the time. She helped raise me. She was like a father to me, you know? She even had the beard. Now she's really old, and I call her up to ask her how she's doing. All she ever wants to do is tell me about the weather for some reason. I guess there's nothing else going on. I call her up. She lives here in Florida. I live in New York, right? I call her up, but my grandma, how are you? Well, it's like 82 degrees outside. It's very sunny, a little windy, but that should clear up tomorrow. I'm like, Grandma, I don't care about the weather report. You know, how are you? How are you doing? She goes, I'm 95 years old. How the fuck do you think I am? I'm pregnant. She curses all the time. Very tough old lady from the Bronx, you know. She's kind of like a cougar, right? But she's a Jewish cougar, so she's actually a jugger. And so then she wants to know how I'm doing. She's like, you're the one who's a comedian in New York City. I'm sure you must be dating all kinds of fascinating, interesting men. Tell me what's exciting with you. I'm like, oh, thanks, Grandma. It's like 38 degrees outside. My grandma always made sure that I had a very high sense of self-esteem, and that's important, right? You gotta feel good about yourself, have a high sense of self-esteem. My grandmother always said to me, she goes, you know, you're not gorgeous, you're not beautiful, but you have a face. Thanks, Grandma. Now I know what to put on my Tinder profile, right? Hi guys, are you looking for a girl with a face? Seeing a guy for a while, okay, off and on for 2 years, casually, right? Casually. Now he wants to take the relationship up a step, and he wants to exchange keys to each other's apartments, which is sweet, but I don't really know if I want him to have a key because then he can just walk into my house at any time. And there are certain personal things that a girl does when she's alone that she just doesn't want her boyfriend to see, right? Private things, you know? Just like tweezing your eyebrows, or bleaching your hair, or fucking somebody else. I'm kidding. I don't tweeze my eyebrows. Sometimes guys don't like that joke. Like you can see this gentleman over here, he's not too crazy about that joke. But you look very professorial, sir. You're a professor. He's like, no, I'm just a piece of shit. Okay. No, but the thing, guys don't like that joke because there's a double standard, okay? Men don't want to believe that the woman they love could be cheating on them. Meanwhile, it's perfectly okay for a guy to have an affair with a nanny, right? All over this country, men are having affairs with their nannies, and that's okay. But I think if you're stupid enough to hire a young hot nanny, you deserve your man cheating on you. I'm sorry. Come on. I would never hire a young hot nanny. The only nanny I would ever hire would be Bruce/Caitlyn Jenner, okay? Because that way we could both cheat at the same time. The guy that I'm dating, he's short, and I'm also very short. Now, out of the ladies, is there anybody else short in here? Yeah? How tall are you? You're 5'1"? You're 5'1"? I'm 5 feet, okay? That extra inch makes a big difference. It does, you know? Just ask him. He wishes he had it. The thing is, I'm sorry, but I couldn't say it to the black guy. That would just be lying, you know what I mean? You're welcome, sir. Not that you need me to promote you, but what the hell? Okay. look nervous on that, listen, I don't want to seem like I'm anti-small penis, okay? I don't want to come across that way. If anything, I'm pro small penis, and I'll tell you why since you all asked. Are you ready? Can we get a little dirty? Is this okay? All right. Professor? Okay, all right. Every time I open up my email, I get these ads for penis extensions. You know, buy our penis extension, make your penis bigger. You know what I mean. And the thing is, you're too nice of a guy, sir. I can't do this to you. You know what I mean. And the thing is, ladies, isn't the whole size thing a little overrated, right? Is that you? She's like, no, she's a whore. In my opinion, did you see the look on her face? She was like, absolutely not. In my opinion, 6 inches, that is more than enough. What do I need so much penis for? Once it's in, you did it. I got the point, literally. And then I got the point again, and again, and again, and again. I gotta be honest, this alone feels good. I could do this all night. Guys, it's not that important. Save your money. How much is it? Like $250 an inch? I'll tell you what. Save your money, take me out for sushi, I'll take 5 inches. Save your money, take me out to a fancy Italian dinner, I'll even take 3. Especially if there's bruschetta. Come on, I love bruschetta. The tomato, the basil, can't tell me that's not a delicious dish. Okay. Save your money, take me out for lobster, I'll get myself a vibrator, we'll call it a day. How about that? Funny thing is, after I tell that joke, guys come up and they hit me after the show and I get all excited, you know, but then what do they say every time? They go, hey, gonna get you some lobster. So by that time, it's after the show and my joke is over. I'm like, well, actually, kind of hoping more for the sushi and the 5 inches. You know what I'm saying? Still a woman. Sorry, I keep spitting, by the way. That's disgusting. I feel so bad for the people in the front row. You're probably getting a shower. I can't help it. Every time I open my mouth to speak, spit just flies out of my mouth. Not that I don't swallow too sometimes, but it's not my fault. Oh, come on. It's a matter of convenience, really. Where's the space that I have between my teeth? You guys see the gap? See the gap? Somebody say yes, I can close my fucking mouth, please. Giant gap. Now, veterinarians, they can look at an animal's teeth and they can tell exactly what happened with that animal. Family history, ancestry, everything, just from looking at their teeth. And the same is true for human beings, because we're animals too, you know? So what I did, I went to the vet, I had him look at my teeth, okay? All right, I'm sorry, I don't have a dental plan, sir. What do you want from me, okay? We can't all be fancy like you with a nice jacket and a woman and a life, okay? I'm a comedian, we don't get benefits. I don't have anything. Do you see these pearls? Do you think these are real pearls? These aren't real pearls, these are chickpeas painted white, okay? But at midnight they turn into hummus, and that's pretty cool. I watch a lot of political shows on TV. I want you guys to know I'm a very political person, okay? I'm not just a whore, okay? I was watching Bill O'Reilly. He's all anti-female, this guy. He said that he feels that women should never be in combat because they have no upper body strength and they get infections once a month. That's what he said, direct quote. Now, I don't know if you've seen this guy, but if there's anybody who looks like an infection with no upper body strength, it's Bill O'Reilly, okay? Like, seriously, Google him, you know? Google him. Like, not during my set, but during the next guy. And he said that women get infections once a month. He calls that an infection, ladies. Our monthly thing that we get, this. Now, I don't know about you, when I get an infection, I take an antibiotic. When I get that once a month, I jump up and down and yell hallelujah. That's what I do. And don't look at me like you haven't been there, bitch. Come on. Donald Trump, right? Donald Trump, his wife, right? His wife, Melania, you know, she's like gorgeous, right? She was on Howard Stern like a year ago talking about the things that they would do sexually. Crazy things. Before he ever ran for president. Things I'm almost uncomfortable to tell you about. Don't worry, I'm going to tell you, but I'm very comfortable about it. One of the things they would do, are you ready for this? All right. Well, this guy's fucking ready, okay? Damn, okay. I changed my mind. You follow me after the show. He would take a bottle of the most expensive champagne, $2,000 champagne. He would pour it into her ass. And then proceed. You look confused, sir. He would lick it out. He would lick out the champagne. Now, I don't even know what's more disgusting, okay? That a man would do such a thing, or that a woman would allow a man to waste $2,000 on champagne like that, right? Like, let's just admit it. You know you've made it in life, and you can just spend $2,000 on champagne on an ass, okay? That's the pinnacle of success right there. You know what I would use? I'd probably use Coors Light. How about that? $3. And have you tasted it? It tastes just like ass, so there you go. I gotta go. I'll tell you guys a couple of things. I am from New York City, right? Anybody been in the city? Yeah? You see a lot of really weird things in New York City. It's famous for that, right? I know some of you guys are staring at me like we're looking at a weird fucking thing right now. I was at a restaurant. There was a guy sitting there wearing 3 separate necklaces with a giant cross on each necklace. Now, even the Pope doesn't wear 3 giant crosses, right? So you gotta think, you gotta wonder, all right, if you're wearing 1 giant cross, you're religious, you're Christian, God bless. If you're wearing 2 giant crosses, you're religious, you're Christian, and you're probably afraid of vampires. If you're wearing 3 giant crosses on 3 separate necklaces, like you're trying to overcompensate for something, right? You're trying to cover something up. You're a Jew. And just for the record, I sat there and I watched him and he did pack up a doggy bag, including the ketchup bottle. So there you go. Before I go, I want you guys to know I did go on a date recently. I want you to know I went on a 3rd date with an attorney. Thank you very much. Yeah, an attorney. I know, some of you guys are shocked, aren't you? You didn't think I could do it, did you? Little 5-foot, little Jew-faced me with an attorney. That's what happens when you get a DUI. You meet attorneys. I'm Sheba Mason. Thank you very much.
Guys, the infamous Sheba Mason. Give it up! Sheba Mason is the daughter of Jackie Mason. She's a musical at the Empire Stage this weekend in Fort Lauderdale. The Jackie Mason musical. Make sure you guys check it out. I'll be out there tomorrow. Give it up again for Sheba Mason, guys. All right.